7.2.45. Find the center, the vertices, and the foci of the ellipse, then draw the graph. So once again, we will rearrange the terms so we can complete the square. Oops, 16x squared minus 96x plus y squared minus 6y. Put the 137 on the other side, so it's negative 137. Factor out the square coefficient, so 16. So we get x squared minus 6x plus blank minus blank. Factor out the 1. We get y squared minus 6y plus blank. So this one, since it's 1, we could just add it to both sides. But just to be consistent here, because when it generates for you, you might get something with a different number there. So whatever that number is, you factor it out and divide both these by that number. Okay, so again, we're going to complete square. So divide the middle term by 2. So that's 3. Square it, add it, subtract it in the parentheses. So the first 3 terms are the x minus 3 squared. So you got 16 times that. Then you got to distribute it. 16 times 9 is 144. And then on this one, same thing. Take half the middle term, 3, square it, 9, and then distribute. Okay, then we want all the constants on the right, so we're going to add 144. We're going to add 9, and we get, what do we get? 144 plus 9 minus 137 is 16. Divide everything by 16 to get 1 on the right side. So we get x minus 3 squared over 1 plus y minus 3 squared over 16 equals 1. So the center will be, so HK, so it's 3, 3. So you change both those signs. Now the bigger number's under y, so we're going to square root 16, and that's 4. And then add, subtract 4, and it's in the y direction, so we got to do it to the y coordinate. So 3 plus 4 is 7. 3 minus 4. 3 minus 4 is negative 1. So those are my vertices. And then foci, we're going to subtract. That's 15. And again, it's a vertical major axis, so we're going to add, subtract to the y coordinate. So it'll be 3, and then 3 plus or minus square root of 15. All right, so let's plug that in. Center was 3, 3. Vertice, we're doing 3. Then this is where we do the 3 plus 4 is 7. And then comma 3. And then the 3 minus 4 is the negative 1. Okay, and then so again, you start with the center. A squared minus b squared was 15, and then square root of that, square root of 15. So we're going to add and subtract square root of 15 to the y coordinate, since it has a vertical major axis. Right, so that's what you want to keep in mind. All right, then when we graph it, again, you go to the center, so 3, 3. In the x direction, you go +1, -1, plus or minus square root of 1. In the y direction, square root of 16 is 4, so you go up 4, down 4, and then you make your oval. Not the scale, but anyway, you got the idea. So that looks like C.